KSI's fans are very upset with him, and a large part of them seem to have turned on him. If you look in the comments of his most recent video, you see lots of very negative, upset things, and also if you look at the most popular Reddit posts from the last month, you see that the top ones are like making fun of him, or he needs to step away from social media. That's unrelated, but you get the idea. A lot of these people are very upset with him and basically essentially telling him to shut up or relax, or that he's pathetic or egomaniacal. And we're going to look at all of these Reddit posts as well, so don't worry about it. But first, we're going to look into the YouTube comments, which are all posted in his video, which is responding to his loss against Tommy Fury in this fight, which was back in October. It's the Days in Boxing thing, KSI versus Tommy Fury, and there was a huge amount of stink on this on social media between KSI and Tommy Fury. It got pretty ugly with people attacking each other's private lives, so on and so forth, but Tommy Fury appears to have gotten the last laugh because he won, and so KSI made this video called I Lost, in which he complains basically a lot. And I mean a lot, and we'll get into the specific things that he says, but first, the comments. This was honestly a tough watch. Tommy really broke this man mentally. Even Deji, who is KSI's brother and notoriously whiny when he loses, was this salty, and that dude took so much shit for losing. If you had to take the loss like a real man, you might have been viewed as a winner still. This is wild. Now I'm older, I understand why what Deji was saying about KSI being egotistical. He's also a master manipulator to twist his fans' opinions. I've never seen someone blatantly delusional and narcissistic. Blood is coping really hard. And then this is my favorite one. I'm so glad JJ's fans aren't willing to sugarcoat things. Reading the comments and seeing how no one wants to stand with him in this situation is so heartwarming. This weaponization is absolutely violent. Honestly, JJ, if you read this, you should take note. You lost more than the fight, but you've truly lost the trust of many fans. So after the loss back in October, KSI took some time off from his personal stuff. He still did Prime and Sidemen projects, but he didn't do anything on his music or his personal YouTube channels or so on and so forth. And that was because he was appealing the decision. But the appeal took a little longer than he anticipated that it would in this video, which is talking about the entire situation. So he finally made this video. And as you can see, this video was not well received at all. Not only was it poorly received in the comment section, but it was also poorly received on his subreddit. If you go top of this month, the most popular subreddit posts are people essentially making fun of him or posting other people making fun of him. Speed mocks KSI for appealing his fight, in which Speed just makes a silly voice and makes fun of KSI. There's this post, which is KSI probably needs to take some time away from social media and Sidemen videos. Not gonna lie, I've been defending this man all over Reddit against the Tommy Fury loss criticism, all of the ego talk, and so much more. But these last few days, with him telling his fans to go harass Tommy on social media and real life, I was genuinely waiting on the nah, I'm kidding, and his usual laugh. I don't know, man. Then he said the tweet with Wade where he tried to this whole gotcha moment because Wade forgot about something in the video. That's unrelated. Wade's not something you need to worry about right now. But basically what people are upset with him for is summed up pretty well in this post, in which it says, what the hell, this is 21 days ago, so I lost, which is that video that we were just looking at. He says the first half of the video smiling, second half of the video dead, which is because the first half of the video he talks about the loss and how upset he is because he worked so hard, totally understandable. But then the second half of the video, he kind of goes off the rails with like telling people to harass Tommy Fury, calling Tommy Fury a bad dad, and so on and so forth. And these comments are people's response to that. For real, LOL. It was nice seeing him back at the start, but then bro went on a ramble attacking Tommy Fury. Like, I don't know what Tommy Fury is doing, but I don't think attacking him and saying he is a shit dad is good. I could hear Stephen A. Smith's voice reading this, don't know who that is. Really salty by KSI to go after Tommy Fury's personal life like that, and encouraging others to bully and harass him in public, another L. Feel like him rambling about Fury had the opposite effect. I'd totally forgotten about him, but JJ is reminding us, surely you'll strike for this video for telling people to go harass Tommy Tommy Fury. That was horrible. Bringing up someone else's family and telling your friends to go harass him. Why did you do this, JJ? You've become everything you used to hate. You either die a hero or lived long enough to see yourself become the villain. And this is the general attitude that people have. The two main things people are upset with are, one, he's being really sullen and a very sore loser in the video, and two, he is telling people to go harass Tommy Fury. Now, the internet tends to exaggerate, but he actually did both of those things, and it is incredibly pathetic. As pathetic as you imagine a grown man crying over a loss would be. But he also said this, which I think is very important to highlight. We're going to look at two things. The first thing he said was this. I'm so sorry, I watch everything on 2x speed.
Tommy, You're a father now. You can't be constantly partying in the club while your missus is taking care of your child. You were hardly around during Molly Mae's pregnancy, and it seems that even after the child has been born, you're hardly around. Plus, another
So I get that he's upset. He worked very hard for a long time and then ended up losing the fight. Any reasonable person would be upset that all the blood, sweat, and tears that they put into something didn't have the desired outcome. But insulting Tommy Fury's parenting is just pathetic and stupid. I mean, the fight is over. All of the trash talk you do to build up hype so that people will tune in to see who has the last laugh, that's all done. That's been done for months at this point. The fact that he's continuing to bring it up and insult his parenting is wild. You can dislike someone and the outcome of something and still be happy that they have the joy of bringing new life into the world. That's just called being mature. But it unfortunately doesn't end there. It actually gets worse when he says this.
Your legacy. So yeah, let's keep reminding Tommy that he didn't win that fight under his Instagram posts or Twitter posts or anything he posts online. And if you see him publicly, you could berate him as well and remind him that he didn't win. But ultimately,
I mean, honestly, this is just sad. And I think his fans are right to be disgruntled that he's reacting like a 2-year-old child that has just lost a toy or is told he can't have another piece of cake. Again, I get that he's upset that he worked so hard and did not get the desired outcome. That absolutely sucks. And I feel for every person that goes through anything like that. But this kind of targeted harassment against the person that you lost to in a perfectly fair fight is not the move. This is the worst response, and people are understandably sick of him for doing this. Part of his justification for this is his claim that he will win the fight on the appeal. Everyone will see that he is right. So let's just jump over and see how that worked out to him. For him, the PBA, the commission that sanctioned the fight against Tommy Fury and KSI, confirmed on Friday that their review has found, quote, no grounds to overturn the close, contentious result from the main event of Misfits Boxing's Prime card on October 14th. Then goes on with the specific tweet that they tweeted out. The PBA tweeted out on Friday. The PBA confirms that an independent review panel consisting of 2 of the country's leading King's Counsel and a 3rd lawyer have determined that there is no grounds to overturn the @KSI versus @Tommy Fury TNT fight result from October 14th of 2023. Now, he goes on to say that he is going to the secondary appeal, and I don't know that much about PBA or what it takes in order to appeal something and have an appeal win or a fight overturned or anything about that process. But what I do know is that this response from KSI is pathetic and gross, and it should be condemned by his audience, which it is, and I'm very happy to see that from him. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you next time.